go to the medium box next. This one has a nice little label on it. As you can see, it's got name, confirmation number, your school, and the contents if you want to be nice and helpful. You can put some ideas in there so that when we stack the stuff at the warehouse, we understand where to put it. If this says super fragile, we're obviously not going to set things on it. We're going to try to take a little more care of it. If it's clothes and bedding, not like we're going to throw it around, but again, we understand, books as well, that, okay, that stuff's just normal. If you've got a vase in here or something super fragile, make sure you label it on some side of the box. Say, hey man, this one's pretty fragile, just be careful of it. We will be. Okay, again, with the box. The medium box. Doesn't matter which corners you pick first, but again, you want it nice and flush like that. Take my tape. I don't know if you can see this in the camera, so I'll bring it up here. I lost my, there it is, my knife, so to speak. Again, I'm just taking this 3 strips across the bottom, using this to write. You push the pen right in the center of the tape and it pops it really easy. It's just like using a knife. Okay, there you go. Taped. Okay, flip it over. There's my box. Well, there's my box. Okay, again, name, confirmation number, school you go to, your contents here. On the sides, name and confirmation number. So your name and your confirmation number. If you don't know your confirmation number, email or call the office, or it's in your emails that we have sent you. It's a 3-digit number that we use to help so that we're not looking at a bunch of names at the warehouse when everything's all set in there. It really does help. The more darker you write with the marker, the easier it is for us. And please do not write in pen. Let me show you why. Some students decide to say, hey, we're going to write in pen because we lost the marker. Let me show you what this looks like. What I am writing is name and confirmation number. As you can see, that's almost legible to you, but if you're in a warehouse and we're trying to pull your stuff or get your stuff off the truck or pick it up, this blends in with everybody's stuff and this is so hard to read. So again, please use the marker so that we can see it. If you lose a marker, find one or call us, we'll bring you one by. And you can see how much darker this is. Okay, that being said, the medium box, use it for anything. Basically, it's going to be for your heavier items or items, your hot plates, I don't know, just backpacks, smaller ski boots, shoes, whatever, clothes. Clothing is another good one. That kind of items, anything can really go in the medium box. Electronics, if you have them, sure, put them in there. We'll talk about electronics in a minute. Again, I'm going to cheat. That's what the medium box looks like. This is the medium box which I have filled. As you can see, I've packed it full with clothes. There's a backpack that, hey, if you run out of room, I'll show you how. Backpack doesn't have to go in a box, but let's say you have room for one. You put the backpack in the box. Okay, same thing. Fold the corners over. Nice and smooth on top, as you can see there. And if I can find my tape, 3 strips of tape. Here it is. You don't have to go crazy with the tape, but please use the tape. Some students only put 1 strip of tape on and it does not work. Also, when you fold the corners over, it's enough. Again, please do not fold the corners over. Okay. Put it together. Going like this. And going like that. Again, 1, 2, 3. It's really heavy. Do a strip here and strip here just so stuff doesn't fall out. Voila, you're done. Now you'll put your name on the top as well as 3 sides. So we can see who this is. My name, my confirmation number. Now we know who it is. Alright, moving forward. Large box. Now this one is a good one. You can put just about everything in this. What we do say is please don't pack it full of heavy stuff. The reason being is the large box is a big one. It's 18 by 18 by 24 inches. As you can see, it's a pretty beefy box here. Imagine I put the 3 strips on the bottom, like I did the other 2 boxes. As you can see, it's going to be a pretty big box. Please do not pack this full. You will be charged $50 if it's over 70 pounds because most likely the box is going to fall apart because it can't take the stress. Maximum weight for this is around 50 to 60 pounds max. So do not put your books and stuff in this. This is used for bedding and clothes only. Okay? If you are, sometimes students who do have large electronic items that will not fit in the other 2 boxes and you don't have a box for, this is the perfect box. You will take your electronic item, whether it is a flat screen TV, a stereo, doesn't matter. Wrap it in bubble wrap. We give you some. Also, if you have a bunch of electronic stuff, just say, hey, we need some extra bubble wrap. We have it there and we hand out the box and tape. This is 1/2 inch stuff, it's pretty good. If the electronic item or fragile item, a vase, and this goes for all boxes, wrap it with some bubble wrap, put it in there, and make sure you write fragile on the box, and we'll know. Anyways, most often, and this goes for shipping as well, the large box is used for, again, bedding and clothes and lighter items. You can throw odds and ends in it, like shoes, backpacks, that stuff, but please don't pack books. They're really heavy items in these because the weight does add up fast. Please use the book box or the smaller boxes. Okay, again, jumping forward because you've already seen me tape and label, I'm going to show you what a large box looks like. Here's the large box. As you can see, this is the wrong way. I just put it like this, so I don't want this like this. I'm just going to show you. As you can see, it's already popped up. You can really pack these boxes full of clothing. Obviously, your bedding, that kind of stuff's going to pop up. Push down. Get as much stuff as you can get in here. I have pillows in here. I've got a blanket in here. I've got a huge comforter. It's taking up most of the box. Pack it down. The more you get in, the more money you save, and the more solid the box is. You don't want the seams exploding, but again, you do want it so that this is full. You don't want the box half full down to here because when we stack it up in the warehouse, it'll cave in on itself. You want to make sure it's nice and full so that it holds its form. Again, I'm folding over. Yes, I am putting a little bit of pressure on this one because there's a little bit more stuff on it. I'm taking my tape, which of course, now that I want to get it started quickly, will not. Usually these things work. Another little trick to this is like if you start and you go to another box, just take the end and crinkle it a little bit. That way, hey, it's easier to grab. Okay, go like this. Hold with my arm to hold the seams together tightly. Using my pen again because most students don't have anything around to cut with. If you have scissors, great. If you have a knife, great. Actually, the pen works quicker than both, to be honest with you. I just saw how fast that was. Boom. And done. Okay. Back to labeling. You'll put your name. Again, on this side, I know it's small, but that's what these boxes are made for. This label, it helps us. Confirmation number 123. CU Boulder. I'm going to put bedding. Also, by labeling your boxes, when we deliver your items wherever you live on or off campus the following semester, it's easier for you if you know what's in each box. Write down what's in it so that you know where you want it and what order you want to open your boxes. It really does make a difference. Instead of like, I don't know what I put in this one, I don't know what I want in that one. And we've also had students who have been like, oh my god, I left my passport in a box. So we need to go into the warehouse and we need to go get something out of the box for you, like a passport. If you have your boxes labeled, you can say, oh my god, I put that in the bedding box. hey, we know when we go to warehouse and go to look for your box to help you find something because you're in another state, we know how to get it to you quickly. And instead of going through all your items, we can go to that direct box, open it up, find what you're looking for, and mail it to you. And it happens every year. That being said, you're going to label it like this on 3 sides. I'm not going to do it because I'm not going to waste time. And the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 total. And it's done. Moving on. You're going to get a poster tube. With a poster tube, you're going to put your name anywhere on it. Make sure with the poster tubes that you do label the side like that, 1, 2, 3. Make sure it's nice and big so we see it. If you have a ski bag, or this will also fit in a large box, or a snowboard bag, or some kind of bag, instead of letting this hang loose, please put it in your snowboard bag or something so it's an extra item that's not just gets shuffled around. If you don't have anything, this is fine the way it is. The one thing we do ask though, please, for the ends on both sides, please take 1 strip of tape, go like that, mat it down, and pop it. The reason being, over the summer, and as these things get moved around, we have had the tops pop off. They are, you know, they are pretty sturdy, but sometimes you get one where it's loose, and this will help if you tape it. So tape both ends, which I'll do right now. Also, some of you may have posters that don't fit in these poster tubes because they're wider. If you think you have something like that, call us and say, I need an extra poster tube. Or if you don't get an extra poster tube and you find out after you've packed and we're coming the next day to pick your stuff up, leave it open and we'll, on the truck, have poster tubes where we'll take 2 and put them together on top of this one so that your posters are safe. That's not hard to do, and we're more than willing to help you out if you run out of room or you have, some kids have a lot of posters, some don't. Alright, there you go, poster tube.